welcome to yet another ham radio video. This is Jay, KQ4DUX. Today we'll be looking at my current POTA setup. We've got the POTA van set up here. You're about to see a typical setup process, what I use, how long it takes. This time it went well. You don't always know what to expect. Things are going to be different every time, every park, but if you do it enough, you're going to have a good idea of how things are going to work out. So watch this time lapse and then we'll come back and take a detailed view on my setup. Alright, welcome back. We are in Conecuh National Forest, deep in the heart of Dixie in South Alabama. And this is just one of the trails. When you go back in a way, it's not, you know, the camping sites and the well-known areas that you're going to find a lot of people. When I'm out by myself, I just want to do my activation in peace and quiet. Don't have the family with me. This is often where I go. No one's going to be bothering me, and I'm not going to be bothering anybody, and that's the way it should be. So let's take a look here. We've got the van set up. This is typically how I do it. POTA, Parks on the Air, people do it many different ways. This is just one of them. I typically drive up, stay pretty close to my vehicle, set up fairly quickly, and have some fun on the radio. So what I'm running now is the Chemeleon 17-inch or 17-foot whip, 200 and some 217, 208, I don't remember exactly. And we're running this elevated. So I started out with the Wolf River coil setup, ran that for a while, and that does work well, but this works better, and I believe it's faster for me. So let's move in and take a closer look. I've got the whip almost fully extended. I had to back it off a little bit to tune, but having done this enough, if you watched the time lapse, I got pretty close on the first go round. When I did the test with my stick 230, I came out 1.25 to 1, which is just fine for anybody, but you know, there's always that temptation, can I get a little better? So I played with a little bit. I bottomed out at 1.23 to 1 SWR. And I'm running a single tuned radial. Okay, this instead I've done that many ways as well with 3 long wires, 30 some feet. You coil them back, try to get that. I run the magic carpet. Many of different things. To me, this is the slickest and easiest to set up in this situation. If you're somewhere where you can't pound stakes in the ground or some other issues, you might want to go with the tripod. But I built this thanks to KB9VBR's video with his buddy, the CW operator. I don't remember his call sign offhand, but this is just another way to mount a whip so you get it off the ground. And I've seen a lot better results that way as far as getting out and some of my signal reports and how far I'm being heard. So I just got right here, we got the Palomar Engineers coax noise filter right off of there, and I'm going with 17 for the coax right to the radio. So getting on the van, consistent that I've got this slide out table. And I've used this table for just about everything. I've worked off it, we've eaten off it, we've stood and fished off it. And all I got under there is just some wheels you buy at Home Depot or Harbor Freight or whatever. It rolls in and out very easily like a cabinet. I don't have legs for it, but I'm just using this stand. And also the other thing that I can do and sometimes do, like I said, you might not always be able to put stakes in the ground. So if you can't, here's another option, the mag mount. So I can get on top of this platform, stick the mag mount up there, and then run it up that way. That works pretty well also. Going around to power source, just running a 8 amp hour battery. This is actually from Tractor Supply. This is the kind they put in electric fences, deer feeders, things of that nature. It cost me about 20 bucks. Not as light as lithium iron phosphate, but it works, and weight is not a big deal for me in this situation. And then I'm running the K2. Pretty new radio to me. I've had it about a month. Really like it. Really enjoy the radio. Look forward to some videos on that. And my POTA clipboard and my CW Morse key. So typically I'll set up here and just workstations from this sort of platform, pull up my chair, or sometimes I actually just sit in on one of the couches on the van, especially if I'm trying to get out of the sun or there's a little sprinkling in the area. So thanks for watching yet another ham radio video. Please like and subscribe and help out the channel. Till next time, we're on to the next one. Catch you later.